What's up guys, it's Darius and I'm back with another video here for you today. And today I have another Final Fantasy 15 video, but today I'm just going to be showing you some concept art that was just released for the game. Now a lot of these, well I'm not going to say a lot of these, but some of these concept art images I'm going to be showing you are of places that we've seen in the game so far from previous demos and trailers and everything, but there are some of these images that we haven't. There are these images that contain places and things that we haven't seen yet, so it's sort of a foreshadowing for places we are going to see. Now I will say from these images they all look like they take place, or they're concept art of places and things that we'll be seeing inside, I guess you could say, the main kingdom that they live in, that Noctis, Prompto, Ignis, Gladiolus, Core, and Noctis' father Lucius live in. And I think I'm just going to be going over these for you guys and just off the top of my head analyzing them for you. But I do have some things I want to say about these images, even though I'm just going to be looking at them right now. So if there's anything that you see in these images, or anything that you caught, or any ideas that you have from seeing these images that I missed, please go in the comments below and tell me. But right now I'm just going to be looking at these images right now. I'll start with the first one, and the first image is concept art of basically, I guess you could say, just a stairway and overpass. Now we have actually seen this before. This is actually, it looks like it's from, I don't know if you guys remember, but in 2013 when they re-released, when they re-announced Final Fantasy Versus 13 as 15, after showing that trailer, the story trailer, they did release a gameplay trailer showing obviously gameplay, and this was actually the first time we'd actually seen the behemoth, but it was actually just Noctis going against the behemoth by himself, actually getting a little tossed around or whatever, and he was actually using his magic, his fire magic, and that was the first time we'd actually seen him use magic. So that's really what this is. This is basically just concept art of that area where Noctis was taking on that behemoth in the gameplay trailer. Now I'm gonna go to the next image. This image is actually something I don't think we've actually seen before, and these images also really almost look like they're just like pictures, but this is actually concept art, which just goes to show that even in concept art that they're trying to go into major detail and make everything just look as realistic as possible. But yeah, I don't think we've actually seen this before. This image just really looks like it's showing us how big the world's going to be and how many different areas we're going to be seeing, just even in one of the areas of the world, not even just the world itself. Let's move on to the next image. The next image looks like almost as if this is like a town hall for the city that they live in, and we haven't actually seen this image before. So like I was saying, like this looks like just places that we haven't seen before, and they're just trying to give us a different view of the cities, or a different view of the different areas in town. And now that I actually look at it, this is the surrounding area in which we've seen Noctis and his friends and his family actually fighting. And I don't know if you really get what I'm saying, but there's gonna be an image later on that exactly shows you where I'm talking about. It's basically the courtyard we've been seeing, I guess you could call it, where Noctis has been throwing his sword and he's transported before. And that building that I'm talking about where he transports to is actually the building that's going up to the left with that circular, I guess you could say, arc in the middle of it. So this is, I'm guessing this is actually the surrounding building that I guess you could say encases that courtyard that we've been seeing them fighting for the last couple trailers and gameplay footage. Now I'm going to move on to the next image, and this image really just looks like the entrance to the surrounding building, and that building, or that courtyard they've been fighting in for the last couple of trailers that I was just previously talking about. So that's pretty simple. As you can see, there's the flags everywhere, and there's the surrounding police cars. Really just showing the amount of detail and reinforcing that idea that this is a kingdom and it is royalty, and they're very protective of the people in there, like Noctis, excuse me, and his father. Now I'm gonna move on to the next image. There's really not much to say about this image except for the fact that they're really just trying to show, you know, the different types of buildings and how, I guess you could say, the roads will look and how the city will look in different times of day, because those other images were a little bit brighter, but this looks like it's about the afternoon, about to hit nightfall, and the clouds are coming. So that's just another cool image showing off the different ways the city will look. Let's move on to the next image. The next image is of, I'm actually not really sure what this image is. This actually, now that I'm looking at it, this actually might be the building that Noctis was in the 2011 trailer, where he was talking to Stella, which is now rumored to be replaced by a new character named Luna. But anyways, in that trailer, before they actually showed gameplay of them fighting, there was a sequence, or I guess you could say a cutscene, where he was talking to Stella in this building with glass windows. And I'm not sure about this, but this looks like this is the base of that building. But we don't know. There's a lot of this game we don't know about, and I guess that's one of the more exciting things about this game. Now let's move on to the next image. This next image is of Noctis. You can see him in the center, and it looks like he's about to enter the same building. And what I was saying before about that last image being the base of the building that was in the 2011 trailer when he was talking to Stella, this image right here actually reinforces my statement, because he's in a suit. And if you guys remember, in that 2011 trailer, he was actually in a suit talking to Stella before everything actually like just went out of control and he had to fight during the night. So these two images almost can, I guess you could say, point strongly to the fact that that cutscene, at least, or whatever happened in that trailer, in that trailer in 2011, is coming back in Final Fantasy 15. So that just reinforces the idea that a lot of stuff that we've seen before is coming back, and how this game really is further along than we think, and a lot of it is is done. Now let's move on to the next image. And this image is basically just concept art of, I guess you could say, the building. It's either the building that we've seen before, or it's the building that I was talking about in the past two images. And I guess this is really just showing what the building looked like before they actually implemented it into the game. And that's pretty simple. Now onto the last image. This image is of, I guess you could say, an entryway into either the outside world from the inside of either that courtyard or that building that Noctis was visiting. And I think we actually get to see part of this in the 2011 trailer, and we also got to see a part of this in the 2013 trailer when they reintroduced the game. And yeah, this is just basically, if you remember in that trailer, Noctis is in the car, and I think Ignis is driving, and they go through the, I guess you could say, toll, but it's not really a toll because they just let everyone in. But I guess you could say it was a scanning center to make sure that no one is coming in from any outside kingdoms. To be more specific, the kingdom that's fighting Noctis's royal family and his kingdom over the last crystal in the world. And that's really what this whole game is about. So yeah, this last image is basically just I guess you could say an entry and entryway to the inside of the kingdom, or maybe that courtyard that we saw before. So that's really all I wanted to show you guys today. Sorry about making this video maybe a little longer than it needs to be, but there was just some stuff that I really wanted to talk to you guys about and analyze. Let me know again if I missed anything in these images. Please put it down below. Please share this video to anybody who hasn't probably seen this concept art, who might be interested, as well as the details that I went over about these images. Again, please comment, like, share, favorite, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.